in our service, are we more staying in bed? I'm not going to serve. I'm not going to serve. I'm not going to serve. Yes, you are. You should. And you should want to. And you should want to gladly. Because you've responded to His call to faithfulness. A third song that we might use. Take my life and let it be consecrated, Lord, to Thee. Well, many of you were sitting there thinking, yeah, I believe that's what that song, but I'm not really for sure what consecrated means. It means that you have willingly chosen to respond to His call, to freely live your life and to freely share from salvation in service to this day. The old little riddle was, railroad crossing, look out for cars. Can you spell that without any R's? You with me, Matt? Okay. Railroad crossing, look out for cars. Can you spell that without any R's? Sure you can. Donna's going to spell it for you. Right? Did you hear Donna? Railroad crossing, look out for cars. Can you spell that without any R's? Vicki? T-H-A-T. Always pay attention to what God's calling you to do. Always pay attention to what you're committing to do. You've responded. We said that it's more than mere money or materialism. That it's about meaningful ministry in obedience to the Master. It's about stewardship and the 4 T's of stewardship. Well, Matt's quickly figuring up now. Wait a minute. S-T, no, there's not 4 T's. Well, now we're taking that preaching license to be able to. We talk about our time, our talent, our treasures, and our testimony. Those are the 4 T's within stewardship. If we are faithful stewards, if we have freely responded to share, then we're giving all 4 of those T's because of our salvation, because of our call to serve, because of our choice to freely share in all aspects of our lives. It calls for and requires self-discipline, of courage, of responsibility, of character. We've heard a lot in this political season on those very things. But you know, for the Christian, the political season never ceases because we are called and we have responded. Paul, in writing to the Christians at Ephesus, said, "For we are His creations." We are created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared ahead of time so that we should walk in them. What about you today? That importance of follow through, the commitment to salvation. As you've walked the aisle of this church building, of the old church building, of some church building, or of God's church, and you've said yes to Jesus Christ and his call to salvation because of his love demonstrated on and through the cross of Calvary. And you've walked this aisle or that aisle or those aisles, and you've made it public, and you've followed the Lord in believer's baptism. And you've walked this aisle or that aisle or any other aisle and said, this is where God's calling me to serve, to be a part of this family. And you've responded. Maybe I've missed it. Maybe you haven't responded to any of those. We're going to give you the opportunity this morning to respond for salvation, to respond for church membership, to respond to serve well, to continue in faithfully following him. As we stand, as you hear God's call, and we give you the opportunity to respond to that call this morning.